being made by the...
All hats off to the table. Mr. President, I want to say congratulations to you and your cabinet, and to the region staff, toodles and hats off to you. I can tell you about my own experience. I was once a junkie under the APNU, and it's, I tell you, me business, not the people business. All right? And let me tell you, when I was at the hospital as a public relation officer, the music used to play when people go for treatment. Go Gregory, go Gregory, go Gregory. And the minister spoke about that. Now at our New Amsterdam hospital, X-ray is reaching you at your bed. So raise our hands off to the PPPC government. The next thing you know, at the dispensary, any medication you people could go and get. Now people ain't dying with sickness, people dying with accident and suicide. No more dying because of illness. The hospital is up to standard when it comes to medication. So we need to cast our vote, nothing else but the PPPC.
I think I should publicly acknowledge him, and one, Mr. Sutherland, and they guided me to this. I complained about street signs and pedestrian crossings. They were at my home at 6 o'clock one morning, waking me up to go paint street signs. I did that. They then brought me to the cluster. I did that. And I must say, I am happy to be here, because when I left this country, 95% of the streets were not done. I come back, 95% of the streets are done. A lot of my friends, since I've come back to Guyana, have said that I've joined the PPP. I said no, I joined the People's Progressive Party. There's a difference between the PPP and the People's Progressive Party. What I see in New Amsterdam is progress, and that's what we stand for in this party. I have one ask of the government, that when we win the re-election, that they do the necessary for New Amsterdam. Thank you.
Good afternoon, New Amsterdam. His Excellency, the Ministers of Government, my name is Sean Smith, current sitting APNU Councillor at the Regional Democratic Council. I want to today publicly endorse you, His Excellency, for the good job you're doing. And we are on your side for re-elections. We will rally around you for the victory and the good work and the vision that you have demonstrated. Know that New Amsterdam is behind you. Thank you.
We can see the changes. All the promises that you made, it's been fulfilled. Young people, let's secure everything and stop scraping.
Our Excellency, President Irfaan Ali, sir, we love you. And I'm here to say that we must never forget, okay, for me, I can forget my watch, my keys from my car, my wallet, and these other things. But speeches and things that have been endorsed in conversation, I don't forget. We must never forget the APNU, a partnership for national unity. Okay, and this is specifically to the sugar workers, how they have discriminated against them in terms of marginalizing them and in terms of taking away what they never gave. What people say, you don't want to take away bread when you can't give biscuit. The APNU take away bread, biscuit, and crumbs. And we thank you, Mr. Ali, we thank you ever so much for restoring our dignity, restoring our pride, and restoring, I want to say, as I wrote this morning, I want to say I stand here with immense pleasure and profound respect. I stand before you to offer my heartfelt congratulations on the quality of leadership you have provided for all Guyanese, right? You have remarkably restored a sense of hope, pride, and dignity to us all in ensuring a brighter future. But I would also like to say, what manner of man is he that giveth his word and cannot take it back. Let me tell you what man of man is he. He is a disrespectful and likewise a deceptive man. And that is who the leader, the former president of Guyana was. I'm talking about David Arthur Granger. Lied to this nation that they would have provided $23 billion for the rice industry, which they never did. They would provided how many jobs, which Mr. Winston Jordan came to Berbice and said that the government don't provide jobs for people, and David Arthur Granger endorsed it that you have to provide jobs for yourself, make sugar cake and cook up rice and sell. Could we have emerged into the world's fastest growing economy under such conditions? No. So I want to say we're very thankful for your leadership, Your Excellency. And I've always been, I'm saying this again, I've always been complaining to you during that period of time what had transpired at NIS. I am grateful this day to know that we are receiving our monies, right? Minister Singh can tell you, I always in his face with that. But as of yesterday, I said, thank you, Jesus. Continue to bless our Excellency, Mr. Ali. Continue to bless the PPPC and continue to bless this nation as one people, one nation, one destiny. Thank you, sir.
A community development officer and also a boxing coach here in New Amsterdam. As a matter of fact, only last week I got the word that in New Amsterdam here on Guys Avenue, they are getting ready to build a state-of-the-art boxing gym in New Amsterdam. Now, all what this government been doing throughout the last 4 years, and it's not completed as yet, and people are still whining and going on like we didn't do anything. We have done so much. This is a giving government. Come on, people. This is a giving government. From 2015, under the APNU AFC government, we struggled for 5 years. PPP took over in 2020, and we are progressing. Come on, people, we are progressing. Come 2025, we need to endorse President Ali one more time. For me, I'll give him 3 more times. All the time. He's one of the best presidents we have seen in Guyana. Take it from me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make this as short as possible. I want to thank all the ministers of this government. I want to thank Ms. Rodriguez, Mr. Edgel, Honorable, and my brother, Honorable Ashley Singh, who's in Barbies all the time. Me and him walk through the mud. Tannery, we went in Tannery. I'm just giving a quick example. We in Tannery. Tannery people live in Tannery for 28 years with mud up to the throat. No light, no water, no electricity. And PPP came into Tannery, all the councillors, all the CDOs, Ms. Trim, our head CDO, Sean Smith, our deputy head CDO, we went in and spoke to them and said, listen, for 28 years, AFC have done nothing for you. We will help you. And from there onwards, we brought in our Honorable Minister, Ashley Singh. And they get light, they get water, road was built. Even Christmas time, they get light, what's the word we call it? Solar lights. Thank you very much. They got solar lights, hundreds of solar lights. Man, they had a Christmas they could never forget. So we need your vote. We need your vote. We need to put back President Ali one more time. Or all the time, not even one more time. So I'm going to say it once, twice. PPC in 2025, we will claim New Amsterdam. Thank you very much.
Members of the cabinet, my name is Nicholas Sagade. I'm a teacher at Multi and a part-time instructor at the University of Guyana. And personally, I would like to say thank you for making the University of Guyana free. As a PhD student, that helped me out tremendously. And I also want to share, I was waiting for the opportunity for quite some time. I was at Wales Sugar Estate, residing with my parents when that estate closed down. I was a student of Westermore Secondary School, where you launched the CSEC, free 8 subject CSEC for those students. And the community became a ghost town. Markets were down, people were down. The students would even come to me and say, Nicholas, my father lost his job. What are we gonna do? I wasn't a leader then, I was simply a student, but the cries of the people was there. I came back to Barbados. The PPP took office in 2020, and now they're doing an amazing job. I see these lovely young people here and looking on at their leaders, everybody, and I want to encourage you. The president has outlined all of these programs. Make use of these opportunities. Make use of these opportunities. 6 years ago, there were none. There were few. Was there even any? I can't remember because frankly, as a student, I didn't have any. Nobody come and tell me anything about them. So for the young people that are listening, I want to encourage you, apply, study. I think it should be a crime to study 1 degree at this point. Seriously, the university is free, you have gold, you have all of these institutions you can study at. It should be a crime to only have 1 degree. And I want to encourage everybody to make use of these opportunities. And with a crowd of this size, it is not just us coming out here and supporting. It is a national, regional mandate for the PPP in the 2025 elections. Make use of it, people. Thank you.
Mr. President. First, let me thank you. I remember meeting with you at the State House, and I asked you for certain things for New Amsterdam, and you gave me a charge. I am retired, but there is no other place and under no other government I would rather be than under your leadership in this government with this cabinet. As a retiree, I am the head counselor in the region for the PPPC. I have 5 wonderful young people who are counselors that I am mentoring, and they are strong because we are standing up to the policy and the ideal of what your government has promised the people. To the people of New Amsterdam, I say, look around you. Look at the changes that is happening under this government. To Minister Ashley, to our Vice Chairman, our Regional Chairman, Mr. Narendra Prasad, our REO, and all of the heads, you could not have picked better people at this time that we emulate and we follow in carrying out your mandate. I, as a retiree, and I'm not going to tell them my age, I'm quite up there. I am going to stay with you, and I'm going to stay with it until the change in New Amsterdam happen, as it is happening now. I want to call on all of the young people in New Amsterdam, rise up. We have work to do. We have continued work to do. We must take New Amsterdam the next election. We have to take New Amsterdam. It depends on your lives. I am already at an age, but I am not giving up because of you and because of the transformative government that we have in place under the leadership of our President Ali. I worked in politics, President Ali, in New York, 15 years under state senator. I've worked in Hillary Clinton's campaign. And I'm going to say this to you and everyone here. I have never seen transformative government like the one you have in place. What you have achieved with your cabinet in 5 years, even though I worked winning 90% of the vote in Brooklyn, we had 300,000 people that I was in charge of. We won 90% of the vote, but we were not able to transform, to bring services to the people. You stay the course, our president, stay the course. And when we look at you, the human factor comes out. You are caring, loving, and when you walk into a room, we know that you are a people's person, and I thank you, all of the ministers. Thank you.
Joseph, born and bred in a PNC family. Coming from a PNC home, a former PNC follower, I can proudly say today that there is no other place that I'd rather be. I'm living in Vrijmensdorp, in a community where for over 40 years, we're hearing that the streets at the back, the one that I live in and a few others, that they are not on some kind of maps. But I can proudly say today that all those streets finally appear on the maps. We have streets, and the streets that haven't been done as yet have already been marked out. So we've already seen, again, what hasn't been done has already been prepared to done. So I want to thank you on behalf of the people of Vrijmensdorp and New Amsterdam in the whole. Thank you very much, President. All protocols observed. Before today, I have never, ever publicly taken a side. But after all the work that I've seen over the past 4 years and all that has been done within my community and New Amsterdam, I must say I had no other choice. I don't know, many of you know of a place called Cowdam. Have you been to Manhattan? It's now Powhatan. Taxis never used to go there. Visitors never used to want to go there. No. The children can play. The adults can have their groceries taken to their doorstep. There are roadways all over the place. And to you, Mr. President, it's an honor and a privilege to be here in your presence. A man with a vision, a cricketer, a cook, a dancer, you name it. Our president. I want to say, as a die-hard cricket fan, I want to also thank you for what you're doing at Palmyra. We no longer have to watch the bridge schedule to go and watch cricket. And all the other things we've been doing around New Amsterdam. Mr. Etchell was here recently, and he was inspecting the roads himself. And that is how you do it. Love is not just a word. Love is a verb. In order to show love, in order to do what love says, you have to come out and do the work. Show the work. And thank you so much on behalf of all the people of New Amsterdam and Region 6. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
My name is Neil Rudder. I am from Angais Avenue. I stand here to say that I am indeed grateful to the PPP government. The PPP government has done so much for Angais Avenue that all the nook and cranny mud road has been fixed. I think it's just about 3 remaining or 4 remaining, and we know that those roads will be fixed very shortly. We also have a lot of people from Angais Avenue who benefited economically, right? Because all the drains, a lot of people receive contracts, and they fulfill those contracts, and they are wealthy. Today they are well off. We also thank the president and his cabinet for having the MOM, Men on Mission program, in collaboration with the local businessmen. We have seen persons in Angais Avenue who are recipients from such program. So we are very grateful. Angais Avenue, we will vote PPP and PPP alone. I am also grateful because my wife was so ill. She had a problem with her lungs. We had to be using oxygen. And I went to the REO, and the REO, without thinking, sent me to the hospital. And we started receiving 1 bottle of oxygen every single week. Every single week. Unfortunately, she could have only lasted for such time. She went 3 years like that. And she have now deceased. So, myself, Angais Avenue, New Amsterdam, let us come out in full support and support the